I've been reading Drudge and Breitbart about the hysterical reactions to Trump's meeting with Putin, and the hysterics of the globalists and the internationalists to Trump trying to befriend Putin is just, it's so sick, so evil, so twisted. They hate him with a passion. Trump is enemy number one for the globalists. And what he did with Putin, I thought was fantastic. I just found this Tucker Carlson, who's going to interview this expert on Russia, and he really puts the case well about the hysteric, the insanity, the globalist fear the United States befriending Russia. Russia, you know, we have 300 million. They have 100 million. They could be in a northern alliance of largely Christian people. And I'd rather have Putin in the United States as a politician than any other politician in the United States, just about, other than Trump. At least he cares about his country. These other clowns are just sick, evil bastards.
So I have great confidence in my intelligence people, but I will tell you that
I have no
President
confidence.
Putin was extremely strong and powerful in his denial today.
Well, that set off a tidal wave of criticism. Former CIA Director John Brennan tweeted, and we're quoting, "Donald Trump's press conference performance in Helsinki rises to and exceeds the threshold of high crimes and misdemeanors," in other words, grounds for impeachment. And we're quoting now, "It was nothing short of treasonous. Not only were Trump's comments imbecilic, he is wholly in the pocket of Putin. Republican patriots, where are you?"
I'm a patriot, so I'm against the CIA, you lying bastards.
Is a man who has covered several Russia-U.S. summits around the world.
You CIA didn't tell us that Russia was going to collapse, did you?
Contributing editor Stephen Cohen, one of the country's preeminent Russia scholars. Professor Cohen, thanks a lot for joining us. Assess, if you would, the reaction today to this press conference and to the summit between Putin and Trump.
The reaction by most of the media, by the Democrats, by the anti-Trump people, is like mob violence. I've never seen anything like it in my life. This is the President of the United States doing what every president, Tucker, since Franklin Delano Roosevelt did in 1943 with Stalin, meeting with the head of the Kremlin. And every president since Eisenhower, a Republican by the way, has met with the leader of the Kremlin for one existential purpose: to avoid war between the two nuclear superpowers. Today, in my considered, scholarly, long-time judgment, relations between the United States and Russia are more dangerous than they have ever, let me repeat, ever been, including the Cuban Missile Crisis. I want my president to do, I didn't vote for this president, but I want my president to do what every other president has done. Sit with the head of the other nuclear superpower and walk back the conflicts that could lead to war, whether they be in Syria, Ukraine, in the Baltic nations, in these accusations of cyber attacks. Every president has been encouraged to do that and applauded by both parties, not Trump. Look what they did to him today. They held a kangaroo court. They found him guilty. And then you have a former head of the United States CIA.
He belongs in jail anyways, a lying bastard.
Asked about his role in invading
spying on us.
Calling the President of the United States.
You don't know.
What have we come to in this country?
Throw his ass in jail.
Well, those are questions that adults ought to be discussing.